quick.
Meet GoDaddy Aero, our AI-powered experience that'll take your business idea online in minutes. Just enter a brief description and GoDaddy Aero will generate a domain name, logo and landing page for your business, all of which you can customize. It'll even create emails and social posts to grow your digital presence. This game changer is included with every new domain order, so kickstart your online business today with GoDaddy.
I am Invictus. I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am. I am. I am. I am.
Invictus, and discover Invictus Parfum, the new fragrance by Rabanne.
With Compare the Market, you can take the guesswork out of applying for a credit card. Isn't that right, Otto Sir?
Hey everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Tom?
I certainly can.
Oh, there we go.
I can hear you twice because
Yeah,
I
I
have
know.
the stream music open.
And me.
Now I'll shut that up.
Same here, same here. There we go. We should be okay now.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, it's nice to see your face on the stream there, Kai. I'm very excited for a casting session with you today. Again, another British invasion of the Hermetica clan. Yeah.
Seems a bit laggy when I'm watching it back on stream. Or is it okay?
It's a little jumpy. It's a little jumpy. I think it's fine though. It might be that you might need to sack it off for being in the games themselves if it's a little laggy. Again, streaming is a complex beast and requires literally hundreds of hours of tinkering to make it behave. And you'll see people who have been doing it for years and years and years who will turn up to their stream after they've turned it off earlier in the day. They come back, nothing has changed, and everything is broken.
Yeah, I feel like I've never had this problem with the camera before, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yep, it's just how it rolls.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It rolls. How are we rolling into today's set though?
Do we know if the game they've gone into a lobby yet, or?
Yeah, the last. Fuck. Sounds like a cheese, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Both of them sound like a cheese.
Right.
And Goodark sounds like a cheese. There you go. This is a cheese matchup. And to be honest, I can expect some cheese actually with some of these players.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can find it now.
Yeah, I'm looking for the game. I don't think they've started yet. I say that, but
did they? Hey, we should really fully expect some goddamn cheese. It is 100% happening.
Ah, there we go. It's so the game has started. We're gonna go straight in. Pause.
Is there did they?
Game has started.
Did they? Oh, you might as well just go to live, and I'll catch up there as soon as I'm in. Especially when it's happening, you want to be able to hop in and be as close to their voice comms time as possible.
No, for sure.
Is there even a
I just type in Hermetica. Just type in Hermetica. It's called Hermetica Backseater Tournament. Right, I'm gonna pause.
Ready, try and sign in.
I'm paused at 3 seconds. I'll wait for you. There's no rush.
Making me sign into Ruddy Steam as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. This is what happens when I'm on my laptop.
It's fine. We're not in a rush, are we? We'll be a bit behind the live, but it's fine. Always gives us a bit more time for the next one. You just let me know when you're ready.
I have no idea what might. Maybe if I can, just search in game. That's a thing that we can do, isn't it? Find it in game.
Yeah, lobby browser, spectate
I'm so
games.
used to not doing that. Oh god, it won't even let me ranked. I'm so. What am I? Am I not signed into my own Steam? Is that why everything's being weird? I am. Why? Oh well, just laptop. It's the joys of laptop gaming.
Right. Alright, so far, I'm just going to talk through the the players. We've got Cheddar in blue, and we have Aggeti in red. And they have blue has Goths, so Cheddar's going for the Goths, and Aggeti's going for Gajaras, which is interesting because I think we haven't seen these. I think we have seen the Gajaras, but I don't think we've seen Goths yet on this map. So that'd be interesting to see what sort of plan they have. Yeah, and Aggeti's got the backseater Kamigawa, sitting around 223 elo, so 2,230 elo, and Cheddar's got Noah, who's 1,900, nearly 2k elo as well. So they both have solid backseaters, but I will say Aggeti is the lower 1v1 elo out of him and Cheddar, because they're around 800 elo, and Cheddar's around 1,100. So there is a little gap between them, but obviously Aggeti has got the better backseater.
I think that if we can get even a single game for Cheddar, off Cheddar, I mean, he's got to be feeling pretty chipper. Like 800 beating somebody who's pretty much just under 11. I'd say is pretty massive.
It is massive.
But with a backseater,
it is massive.
Can definitely happen.
Oh yeah, with a backseater, 100%, because you gain like so much elo with a backseater, because you know, they have eyes and ears that you don't have. I mean, the ear bit's not so much. I mean, just the eyes, but yeah.
Oh, just fucking let me get it, you ass.
We're not in a rush though.
I think you should just. It's just irritating.
So let's have a look at the Goths bonuses. So yep, seems pretty standard. Good infantry civ. Can do a lot of other things as well, not just infantry. Loom can be researched instantly, so they could maybe make some aggressive plays with that and some barracks. Maybe, I don't know. Don't really expect to see any feudal aggression on this map though. I feel like if you do go feudal aggression, you're just going to be out. You know, it's not going to really do you many favors because of how easily wallable this map is. Like here, and here, like, and you're full walled. So it's pretty simple. Do you expect
it's not letting me hop on through the thing?
Are you sure?
And it is not appearing. No, it is. It's not letting me link it through that way. I don't know why. And it is not appearing in the lobby browser for me either. Cheddar.
The thing is Gajara's like a strong civ on this map because of the extra sheep on the outside. Like if you got all those sheep, like, and stuck them in the mills, you could have like technically 2 mills full of sheep. It could be interesting if they went for that approach. Yeah.
Hypnos, do you think you could have a look and see if you were able to send me to pull up their lobby code for me? That might be one way of getting me on there.
I'm
also looking.
I'll fix that now, Hypno, sorry. Should be a bit better now, hopefully, for you, Hypnos. Thank you for that, by the way. I'm going to keep the game paused for now. Till Tom can get in here. Then I'm going to start without you, Tom. I need your expertise, game knowledge, and your enthusiasm. All at the same time.
Wow. I would just like a god it to let me enter the goddamn game. That's all it needs to do is just give me the lobby code. That's all it needs.
I know. I usually have the same sort of problems.
I don't know why it's now.
Does your game need updating?
Signed. No, I'm updated. I'm at the current patch. It's just what it won't do is it won't link my Steam to spectator dashboard, so I can't. It won't let me just like combine the two, so it won't let me join the lobby.
Right. Okay. Can you not join from the in-game?
No, it's not even appearing in game.
defo sure you're on the latest update because we had this
Yeah.
problem last time.
I am 100% on
No
the
worries.
current patch.
I believe you.
Yep, not in the previous live. But this is why I never like the in-game lobby browser is ass. Like it is absolute ass, and always has been. So it might be that you have to do the first one without me, and I will speak to them in between their games to actually just put the lobby code in. Just send the lobby code over to the casters. Just send it over. Problem solved.
Is there any way I can give you the lobby code?
Maybe I can see a game ID, so I might be able to bodge it. Yeah, I know AOE2 Rex browser. Hypnos. That's what's not working for me because it won't link to the game. That's literally the whole bloody thing. Thank you for stating the obvious. Telling Granny to suck eggs. And doesn't like Hermetica. Doesn't like Battle of the Backseat. Doesn't like cheddar. Who doesn't like cheddar?
Cheddar.
Yeah.
I like cheddar. I mean,
I'm a big fan of cheddar.
I like
It's my favourite cheese.
Has to be mature cheddar though. Extra strength, you know.
The purple one from Aldi.
Yeah, the purple one. The extra strength 5.
It's the truth. I'm sorry. It might be it might be contentious. What is that lobby ID that it says on yours? It says
358 522
Mate.
757. 358
Let's see if I put that in.
522 757. Might work off of that, hopefully.
I might be able to do that, but maybe I can bodge the old. Can I remember what all of the nonsense that you have to type in? So it's like AOE2.de 1/ something. No. Tragic. Yeah, that's not working for me. I'm afraid you're just going to have to power through for the first one.
No worries.
And I will give witty commentary based on your stream.
Okay, well, looks like we're getting into it then. So I'll fast forward a little bit though, just because I mean it's kind of basic, and I mean I'll just catch up a little bit relative to the action. Both players getting in their boars, getting in their deers, getting all their sheep. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah.
It's a slog of a map as well, right?
Yeah.
I've seen some interesting games on it. A lot of the backseat maps are definitely what I would call non-standard. Bear in mind that you've had a bit of play on this map yourself. It only having this sort of like 2 avenues of attack.
Cheddar with the double baller, getting greedy on the food. We like to see.
Well, he is mature.
Yeah.
Gajara's Goths.
Quite a nice little double ball there from him as well. Ooh, Aggeti going with the forward walls, but I'm not too sure why he's built the walls like, you know, not to the tree line, like there and there. Like this is a bit too much wood for my liking. Only issues I'm seeing so far is that wall is a bit weird. Would have preferred that and maybe that, but yeah. Chedda's walling looks a bit more better, how I would like it myself. Both players with their base almost secured. Red's finally, Aggeti's finally going to wall this area off, and then, yeah, he's also. How many sheep has he got in that mill? Okay, so he's got 8 sheep in that mill. And if he gets any more, he can throw them in as well.
I mean, we're walled up, we're pretty safe. It's only palisades, they melt pretty quick, and there is quite a bit of distance for Aggeti, like away from the TC.
Yeah, for the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe here would have been better, or like I said, if he would have walled from there to there to there, would have been a lot better. Yeah. So far, so, I mean, pretty standard.
Yeah. It's pretty standard, pretty safe. We're still exposed to the north for Aggeti. But it's such a long path to get there. You're very unlikely to receive pressure there early. Like very unlikely. This is the kind of map that goes to Castle Age 100% of the time. like it has to. It would require some really early Dark Age pressure, and just the length of time that we've got to reach each other's bases because we're so in the corner.
Considering Aggeti is building this house here in this wall, he's had a few vills idle for quite a bit. Maybe shift clicking might be something he needs to learn. Never a bad thing to be shift clicking.
Never a bad thing, especially if you've got like lower effective actions per minute.
Oh yeah, for
those
sure.
Shift clicks in could be really helpful in like expanding your ability to move vills onto the next thing at decent timings. We're going on to stone pretty early as well.
Oh, for Aggeti?
Could be a thing. Yeah. So it does look like we're going to be trying to get a castle up pretty fast. I guess that is a sort of gothy win condition. But I think if the Gujaras go for a very similar play and start massing up their chakrams...
Oh yeah, they could be strong against the Goths.
That could be pretty tough for the Goths to deal with en masse. Fun. I don't mind it.
Must say though, Chedda's got a lot of his boars in. Like, he's pretty much got all the boars inside his base and then 2 outside of his base, so he's got food forever. And he's pushing in his deer, so he's got a lot of food. Aggeti's also pushing in the deer. The only problem is Aggeti didn't get those 2 boars outside his walls, so that might come back to play a key role in the push for Chedda. He'll have much more food to build his infantry.
Hey, sir.
If he wants. And he's also castle faster, so I'm going to see what he does here. Aggeti's not too far behind.
It's a pretty, like, a solid play so far from Chedda. I'm liking it. I would have liked to have been able to have a look over some of the stats with my capture age if only I was in the game, but alas I cannot. But yeah, I'm feeling that they're both going for the same thing. It's reach castle age. I expect to see a castle down pretty fast for both. Chedda doesn't have a huge amount of stone in the bank already, which is bemusing.
Yeah, Chedda seems to be going for the boom. He's going 3 TC. He's not on stone, so he doesn't want a castle yet. And he seems to just be walling behind his palisades, and he seems to be going for the boom here. He's up to castle faster, so yeah, he's going to have the better economy. But do we see Aggeti attack early and pressure him with this forward castle maybe and some military? Oh, he's going for defensive castle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, sir.
This could be bad for Aggeti, no? Because he's gone for a defensive castle, expecting maybe Chedda to pressure him early, but Chedda's just going to boom.
I kind of... I'm torn, right? Because I don't really want the Gujaras to go aggressive with their castle. I think the Gujaras can certainly boom this up. I also think the Gujaras have a pretty good window of doing well in but allowing Cheddar to reach late game, and we're assuming Cheddar has a better late game. Assuming it's a foolish assumption, right? Because what a 1080 player and a 700 player, yeah, fine. In a straight 1v1, the 1100 wins this every single day of the week. But actually, when it gets to late game and you're having somebody give you advice, it's often gameplay, like in decision making, that is the deciding factor for these ratings. I bet if we ended up looking it over, I bet their EAPM is sort of within 10 of each other still.
Yeah.
Even with a significant difference. So it's not how much clicking they can do. It's what they are trying to achieve with their clicking.
Yeah.
So we go
Yeah.
nice and early castle,
Hey.
and I wonder what their plans are. Do you think you could hop into the voice chat of them and see? Oh, actually, I guess we're a bit far behind. It might not be worth it for this game, but in the next
true.
one,
Yeah, in the next one we'll definitely do that.
it'd be really nice to see what they are thinking and what they're trying to achieve at this point in the game.
Maybe we can get them
Castle Age
to
landing.
Maybe we can get them to wait until we can both see the lobby before they start the next game. That would probably be helpful, just so we're like
be nice.
everything's fine. Because I don't want any more issues of having to do this again.
I dropped Noah a message to drop me the lobby code. So Noah will drop me the lobby code in between games.
So far, Cheddar's going for a 4th TC. Well, Aggeti's only on 1 TC, but Aggeti's actually building chakrams and the forward siege right outside of Cheddar's base. We can be getting a little spicy here. If Cheddar doesn't kind of react to the push, I don't think he's got too much. He can easily like switch into some military because he has the economy for it, and he's actually almost 20 vills ahead right now, which is pretty good. But he also has 0 military, and he's gonna have siege. I'm not too sure what is armored elephants and some chakrams can be very dangerous here.
Yeah, I mean, of all of the civs, Goths can deal with the chakrams in low numbers. It's only when the chakrams start massing that they get really threatening.
Yeah.
Because they're like super portable scorpions.
I mean, Red's
I
got
do
10 of
wonder
them.
the usability. Yeah, that's still. I don't think that's enough to one-shot a Huskar.
But they do
Not
have
that we're in a
+1.
position to do that.
+1.
Go to the castle.
Yeah, they do have +1/+1. Yeah, the thing is, Cheddar doesn't have the stone for defensive castle, and like if you look at his economy, like I don't know what he could build to defend this right now because he's got a lot of gold, no wood. He can't exactly. He's building stables actually, building 3 stables, so he could build some knights.
3 stable Goth knights. Okay.
I mean, knights would clear the chakrams, but it's the armored elephants. I mean, the knights can still, kill them pretty well, same as Phil's. But will he have the knights out in
He seems to
time?
know it's coming. We're putting a second layer of walls up.
So,
Again,
Cheddar
it's
is
Goths, so we only have access to palisades.
Cheddar is going for knights though. He's actually 40
What's
bills
our
ahead
res
now.
out for Cheddar?
Pretty decent.
Ooh, vulnerable. Vulnerable. We definitely need to have some kind of planning for when this push truly lands in.
Ooh. I think Cheddar needs to fight with the knights and some vills. I don't know. I mean, the knights are shredding them pretty well, but TC is going to go down. Now, if the knights take a fight on the elephants, they need to go for the chakrams.
It's interesting because chakrams are still threatening. They're not as threatening to TCs as say elephants are. So you do need to get rid of those elephants, but they are the support.
Yeah, no, definitely.
They are the support. Do you think this pressure is enough to put a nail in Cheddar's coffin though?
Right now,
Do you think that Cheddar has melted themselves a little?
right now, I actually like Cheddar's position better because his economy's like working for itself. You'll have a castle soon, so that'll be a good defense. Red's trying to go pikes, but I feel like Red doesn't have too much of a good eco to carry this push on right now. In general, I mean, Chedda's 50 builds ahead, quite a big eco lead.
It's significant. Like, one of the big vulnerabilities of the Goths is that, you know, they require quite a solid eco to get that spam pumping. And maybe the purpose of this is just to bump our eco up so we can, to the point where we've got castle down and we're able to spam our units. Then the Goths start to struggle, especially when it's micro intense, like using the chakrams.
Chedda's got a defensive castle now, so he can easily defend this position. Yeah, I would like to see Cheddar being active though. Cheddar needs to get these knights over to Red's base. Like, he needs to break, maybe open this house at the bottom, and maybe just send the knights down this way. And here, but then again, the castle's here to protect, so maybe through the top. But he has to scout for that, right? And I don't think he has scouted it yet.
Scouting tends to be one of the weaker things for lower rated players. I think one thing that as we go through the tournament and players are starting to get more solidified in their partnerships with their backseaters is I think we'll see more requests for people to drop outposts because as well as being able to backseat, like what these backseaters are also able to do is like look at the minimap, and so maximizing what your backseater can see is huge, even in regular gameplay where you probably don't want to get necessarily like town watch early. For a backseating tournament where you have somebody who is keeping an eye out for you, who is looking at the map and looking at where you can improve, having that extra vision is huge. And I expect to see more of that going through as the tournament develops.
I mean, Cheddar is nearly fully boomed right now. He's at 110 bills, while Aggeti's on 46 villages, which is a crazy eco lead right now.
What game time are you currently at?
29 minutes.
Cool. Excellent. So you're only a minute ahead of me.
Oh, you've actually got into the game now?
No, I'm casting from the stream, baby. I'm just estimating.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take into account delay.
I mean, so far, Red's
all is well.
Yeah. So far, Jetty's just building up a massive chakrams. He's got 30 chakrams now. Maybe more. Maybe like 30 plus chakrams. Good few healthy number of camels.
Chakrams camel. I like that as a combo.
I do like it. I'm just worried about Cheddar's economy now. I mean, unless he goes in soon, he takes that castle and does some damage. Like, I'm liking Cheddar's position much better. He's nearly full boom. 126 villages to 50.
It's a good castle. It's covering both of those entrances in, and I'm assuming there's no entrance. Yeah, there's no real spare entrance available. That northern side is blocked off by the trees. So there is no access here that isn't at least somehow going through the castle, like at all. So we're pretty safe, and we have enough military to defend.
Yeah, Cheddar's going in now as well. And Jetty is not.
That barrack spam.
We're having a fight here though. I don't like this fight for blue too much. The camels need to be in front though. Did kill quite a healthy number of chakrams.
Getting rid of their numbers is really, really important, because every fight that we kill something for Cheddar is a positive.
Oh,
because
yeah.
our eco is so much better. So it's like, it doesn't matter if you lose in units 2 for 1, 3 for 1. Like, this is where Goths are at their strongest.
To be
eco
fair,
lead and spam.
then Knight's pretty much stopped this whole push. I'm really liking Cheddar's position now.
I think we're able to drop another castle as well.
No, we are. He's already dropping one in the same spot. He's got 2 castles.
Okay. That's pretty passive.
He's also taking gold in the middle, and yeah, seems to be going back for the gold now. He's doing some outposts, which I like to see. Give him some vision.
There we go. See, they're listening. They're listening to the sage advice.
I only.
Well.
Oh, and there's the GG. That was actually the game. Like, I mean, Aggeti couldn't clearly keep up with the eco. He resigned because his push is over, and eventually Chedda will be at his base. And not, I mean, yeah, I mean it is pretty over, but
I think it's fine.
yeah,
It's fine,
Aggeti?
especially when you're sort of aware that your opponent is in imp. You're aware that there's 2 castles down. You don't have a functioning way to push, and you know your eco is behind. I think we were banking on this push being more effective, and I think you were right. If we were going with a heavy aggression approach, if that castle had been down forward instead of defensively, that would have been so much better for this push.
oh yeah, for sure. The economy's looking solid.
How exciting! Game number 1, taken by our cheesy squad. Goodark? Yeah, Goodark.
Good game.
Not bad. Message request from Chedda. I'll accept a DM from Chedda, who has dropped me a lobby link. Oh, my favourite thing to receive. You mean I can cast this like a real caster instead of having a genuine 1-minute delay? Magic.
We know what map we're getting.
And
for
I
the
see
second
the
one?
lobby. I believe it should be Watering Hole.
A lot of people seem to pick that for the second map. GG, well played, everybody. Absolutely amazing game.
Do you want me to ping you over the lobby link as well?
I'm waiting to.
I've got it.
I'm waiting for the game to start.
Oh, nice.
I just use the in-game. Anytime
I
ever
don't know
have.
how it appears for you. Not for me. It
Honestly,
hates me.
Don't know. It is going to be Watering Hole, though.
It hates me. Excellent.
Hopefully, we can actually jump into the voice channels this game and get a bit of an idea of strats, the backseater information.
Oh yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing. Considering hopping into yours was really eye-opening. An error occurred. I didn't have the fuck you. Don't even.
Okay, so the game has started. I'll pause when I'm in.
It did indeed.
Failed to download match content. Failed to download match content.
That's what it did for me. I think I just need to re-download the mod pack.
Are you sure? Never had this problem. Why is the victory on default as well? Isn't the victory meant to be conquest?
I'm pretty sure it is meant to be conquest. But hey, I can truck with... I love me a standard victory. Wonder victory, please, let's go. All 5 relics collected. Also, let's go.
I'm having problems loading this one.
I have just resubscribed to the map pack. Let's see if it lets me in. Yeah, it let me in this time.
Okay.
It did indeed let me in this time. Have you got the lobby still?
No, it's just not working. We're gonna have to do the you just did. Hopefully that works.
Yeah, I had to redo the map pack. That happens sometimes.
What did you type in to find the mods?
Battle of the Backseat.
I might have to restart my game.
In browse mods.
Yeah, I'm in browser.
Yeah, that's the one. Or Battle of the Backseat. It's just not letting us have an easy life, is it, Kai?
No.
It's not letting us have
No,
an
it's
easy cast and go. cursed cast.
Trying to see if I can do it like this.
But thankfully, this is such a slow-paced map that even if it takes us 10 minutes to get in, we'll speed run through to the castle age when the actual game starts. This is another one that pretty much always goes 45 in-game minutes every darn time.
Yeah.
But c'est la vie. C'est la vie.
I think it's to do with the water, though. No.
Yeah, I mean, I like the watery element of this map. And I loved some of the strats that we saw with, was it your opponents that went and docked on your side of the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, like some fun stuff there.
You should have seen the one we played today. Me and Benito, we went for like water, but then we gave it up on purpose, and then we chopped with Khmer and did a battle elephant spam.
If I drop you the lobby code, should we see if it lets you in that way?
Yeah.
It probably won't, but we can see.
I just need to re-download the mod.
Kai. Like that as well. Malay Georgians, though. That'd be a thing. Thing with the Georgians. Malay are the better water civ. But Georgians... What are the Malay going to do against Mass Manaspa? Not a lot.
My game's loaded. And just... Wait, should we speed it up to... live?
No, I think we can go to live. I don't see why we shouldn't.
It's just so we can do the voice.
Yeah.
Just that stuff. We shouldn't be too far behind though.
No, we'll only be a few minutes.
Yeah. You want to talk through some stuff then? Civ wise?
Yeah. I mean, as I was sort of starting to waffle about, with Malay having a slightly better water tech tree. They don't get heavy demo, but they get elite cannon galleon, they get shipwright, they get fast fires and galleon, so all good stuff there. And also bombard cannons, which can be really useful. Having map control with the center and cannon galleons, and elite cannon galleons in particular, could be really powerful on this map, because you can pretty much range to the edge of the wood lines where the cliffs are with cannon galleons, which means that people cannot get past safely. They cannot build castles in defensive positions that are near the middle, because you lock down that center area of the map. It's super powerful. It's also where the majority of the wood is.
No, have you seen Cheddar's...
Except in the corners.
Have you seen Cheddar's fire ship? Oh no.
Oh
no.
No, I hadn't.
He's gonna have to
Cheddar, man.
He's gonna have to delete the dog.
What is that?
I know.
What is that? How did?
Holy
you know what?
moly.
Next one's gonna pop out. It's gonna do the same.
Oh, he's building that second dock right next to it.
It's gonna do the same.
I mean, at least he's got a fire ship, but it can't do anything.
Magic. Yeah, we weren't that far behind. We literally missed fuck all.
Yeah, we missed nothing.
What we have missed is about 3 minutes of idle TC time for Aggeti. So if we're looking at like the Vil count, 23 Vils to 29.
Yeah, pretty big.
Is pretty big, and Aggeti is probably going to lose their fires as well, just because we're 2 docks now for the melee, 3rd dock on the way. And the fires are out already. We're trying to get a dock down of our own. We're getting some of our own fast fires out, but we don't have the wood. Like, look at the number on wood for each player.
Holy moly,
13 on wood for Cheddar, 7 for Aggeti. So Aggeti is fine. Their eco is set up to hit Castle Age at a relatively reasonable time. Maybe if we sell some stone, we can just go up.
Yeah.
But did we just kill that elephant?
I think if I'm a Aggeti here, just build like a demo or 2 and just try and snipe the fishing ships, and then I'd ignore water at this stage, maybe.
Absolutely. You're not going to be able to compete for it, so I think you're so right. Demos is for sure the choice.
Yeah, should we hop into the... Which one? We'll go into Aggeti's first. I'm just going to mute my mic before we go over there, so we can listen. Right. So, can't hear nothing.
The guard is inside the dock now. Keep producing them and keep them inside the dock. Now you cannot engage until you must enough. And keep producing more villagers.
Turn them up.
Send them on deer, and just collect the deer. That's it. Okay. Do also the lumber camp upgrade, maybe the one for the double tax. Maybe you can have it even a demo ship. When you can.
There we go. We heard the demo prediction. Just gonna hop into Cheddar's voice chat, see what they're talking about.
Let's get gold mining upgrade when we can. Okay. Let's put your scout on auto scout, actually.
Yes.
Another good little tip.
Good. Alright. Make like 2 houses by your berries. I'm gonna think about TC spots. Maybe TC on that front wood line. Fix the idle on your dock.
Galleys or fires?
Make fires. The first click we're going to do is going to be War Gap. Get gold mining upgrade.
I thought it did. Yep.
Good, good. Great. Our first click is going to be War Galley when we go up. Actually, make like 2 galleys. Good. War Galley. War Galley.
Okay.
So far, good stuff coming from Cheddar and Noah.
They're so calm.
Yeah, it's a bit quieter on the Aggeti side. I mean, there were some good instructions about queuing the fires up into the docks. I mean, he's kept the docks up. He's got a tower, so he can fight for water now, technically. But I mean, Castle Age is coming in for Cheddar, and the galley upgrade will be in soon. More galley, so
Yeah, I like their communication, but obviously, I would say that having a bit of a, let's say, a language advantage when you are sharing a first language is really helpful for communication.
Oh yeah.
Greekly, obviously Greek and Italian coming in English is always makes me feel bad, right? Does that not make you feel bad every time when you're like, oh god, look at how good everybody is at speaking more than one language, and then as a Brit I'm like, I can speak English and I can speak English but from the Midlands.
Oh no, definitely.
I can understand someone from Dudley, and that's about it.
We've got some demos coming in now for Red. I would like to see Red just commit with some demos now. Keep the docks up as long as possible, but also transition to Castle as fast as possible and try to get the TCs down to Boom, because I feel like if Red would just have ignored the water a bit more in Feudal and went for faster Castle, he could have maybe matched on the economy with the land economy and still been in the game a lot more. But yeah. Good demo shots.
Demo numbers. Kills one though.
I know, it's not enough. I mean you just ignore water now and try and go land, right? You're so far behind.
Yeah. It's going to be tough because at this point, like especially with melee uptimes as well, we are very unlikely to be an imp faster than the melee, especially with the melee starting to boom up. And look at this, look at where Cheddar has built their next TC.
I know.
See this position, Kai? It's on a wood line that some people might not be aware of that it exists. I'm just throwing it out there that knowing that this wood line exists is really handy.
Yeah.
I don't like them taking it now.
At least I know now.
This is your backup wood line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know. We did. Yeah. We didn't know. Like when I rewatched the stream and I can just hear you like, oh, there's wood there, and like, and we're just there panicking for wood. It'd been nice to know.
Genuinely, I think if you'd have had that wood line at the right time, you probably would have won that game.
Oh yeah, we would definitely would have. Yeah. The wood was a problem the whole game.
Some of your timings were banging. And to be honest, so are Cheddar's. Obviously, again, it's melee up times.
Yeah.
We are ready to throw down a TC, but we had to sell some stone to get up. And so now we're only able to throw down one extra TC instead of two. This isn't an ideal TC either. We're not like on a, like we're sort of close to the gold and sort of close to the stone, but it's not. It's a bit meh. We've done a bit of abuse to get our third TC, but again, we're pretty much half the economy behind Cheddar. I'm expecting more docks down as well.
I still feel like it's winnable for Aggeti, but like I feel like they've got to get a full boom going. They need loads of churches to get the work rate up, and I feel like late game, if it gets there, like Georgians could be better than Malay, slightly better.
Oh, that's why this is a scary map for the Malay, because what are we going to have to lean into? Like battle elephants? Is that really going to have to be our choice?
Or Karambit.
Unless we full halbit, like genuinely full halbit, with something at the back of this. So we like full halb, heavy scorp, something like that. That's not a traditional Malay pick, but at least we get halberdier. So, and all of our armor and attack upgrades for our military. And I guess if we're talking about it, they also get the trash two-handed swordsman, which is something. The Georgians are just going to make Manaspa, right? Like that's the the play.
They have so much good options though. They have hand cannons, they have champion, they have halb themselves, they have gambesons for the champ line. They have so many good. They lack the last wood eco upgrade, but they have all the other ones, and they don't get the second gold. But they have the fortified churches, which give the work rate. They have got a very good monk line. They've got a hell of a good siege line, apart from the bombard, but not having bombard. But I like I say, I preferred the Georgian late game against Malay late game if it gets there. But
but if they don't manage to
boom
lock the Malay off from the mid, then it means that everything that they have to do has to pass through these woodline areas. And these woodline areas are going to have elite cannon galleons blocking them off.
Oh,
it
no,
means
definitely.
That your siege, your excellent siege that wants to come rolling through, will not be able to get through unscathed. And look at that. We are, even now, Cheddar is putting down house walls.
I know.
Which is,
it's good.
You know, it's not a stone wall, but it's better than nothing.
He's listened to my idea, though. I talked about this exact idea of walling from here to there. So he must have listened to that. Unless he's got this idea from his coach. But I talked about this on stream about walling on this map for this. There was no sneak attacks.
Yes, I mean the sneak is the big risk here for Cheddar. Locking down the middle, booming up. We have the better late game than the Georgians.
Yeah, Cheddar's now getting his 4th TC, but so is Aggeti. I would like to see Aggeti add like another TC or 2 just to catch up on Vils at this point, because this is why I said if they would have just ignored the water and then focused on booming on land, I feel like they could have maybe matched the economy. Because they fought for water and Cheddar had the faster castle up time, I feel like they've kind of threw that slight win condition away of maybe booming on land harder. Now Cheddar's got the better economy.
I really want Aggeti to be taking the forward wood right now.
Yeah.
For as long as they can, because Imp is landing. Cannon galleons will be coming out soon. Like, look at how much wood we have banked up here for Cheddar. This is a wood map. Like, and we have all of the positioning to take that, and we will run out of our safe wood soon.
Red is going for the relics.
We haven't moved to the northern one.
Yeah, Red's securing the relics.
And they
so is blue though. Both getting the relics.
If they realise that they can go for the wonder victory.
I know, all the relic victory. All the relic victory.
Things that it's not supposed to be. Oh, have a step in, see where they're at. I'm interested in what Cheddar are going to want to be doing in Imp.
Cheddar's probably going to be going up to Imp soon because his build count's nearly like around the point for him to go Imp. He's floating a lot of stone. He's heavy on stone though. He has 27 builds on stone at one point. Not too sure what his plan is for the stone, but I'm guessing he just wants a ton of castles. He's also that's why he wants it. I think he's going for a forward castle, the transport on the other side. That could be a good pushing point. He also got the upgrade for the transport to fit more Vils in. It's quite nice to see.
Oh, they're doing good shit. They're doing good shit.
Going this side as well, which I like to see.
Yeah. But look, there's a Vil heading out to keep an eye on it. We're going to wall that up, but Castle is on the way. I love it. There is such good communication going on here between Cheddar and Noah.
Yeah.
Now Noah's a chatty lad. Yeah, I've got a big soft spot for Noah, who is lovely. This is not a bad response castle. It's late though, but castling above the hill, down the hill, and we should be able to click up to Imp now as well. Our eco is ready for it.
Red is going to lose a few
panic. We move. Yeah, too many Vils over to try and get that siege workshop up. Castle will go up, but it will be late, and it will be at least up the hill.
Oh, no. Cheddar's actually selecting the Vils. He's killed them all.
Nice. Denied. Oh, this
is the doubt castle. And now he's dropping another castle on top of that castle.
I love this from the Malay. Like, really throw
Oh, they
them
called
for a
it.
loop, and it does.
Really
It does. We don't even
GG.
click.
Yeah, two fast games. Just feel like Aggeti's not got the APM up to Chedda's. Yeah, I think the APM might have been a problem for Aggeti because of the lower elo. Just seemed like you couldn't keep up.
It's again though. There's less than 10 APM between them.
I know.
Genuinely, it's a max of 32. We're seeing some really good peaks from Aggeti, but some really low lows. So like Aggeti is clearly doing everything when they are instructed to, and then sort of not doing anything when they're not being told to do anything.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at like the average between the two players, the average that Cheddar is doing is quite a bit more, certainly in the early game, and it levels off. By the end game, when they were both hitting in Castle Age, they're completely even. Like, there is no significant difference from minute 20 onwards between the two players when it comes down to what they are doing. So it just means that there is a, shockingly, for an 1100 to an 800 rating difference, like, there is a stronger early game for Cheddar, and I think a little bit of better communication. Kamigawa is obviously the better player between Noah and Kamigawa, right? I don't think Noah would comfortably take a game off Kamigawa at all. Noah's like 1900.
Yeah.
Kamigawa's 2K2, I think.
Yeah,
2K2,
he is.
2K1. So,
Yeah.
But the strength of solid communication wins out. Who's rocking a new? Is Bira got a new mic? Hell yeah, Bira! I am so excited for you to have a new mic.
You'll
listen to.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll sound more human like I do, because I sounded like an alien before my new microphone. Sounded inhuman, basically.
Yeah. I listened to the first Bira cast, and I was like, "Oh God, no!"
You should listen to my first cast, honestly. Crazy bad.
It's crazy how you can get like a decent sounding mic for so cheap these days. Like, really. I think the one that I sent Hypnosis is like proper shitty entry level. Like LG. No, it's not LG. It's a Logitech.
Mine's a Logitech.
Which is because yours is a Blue Yeti. Yeti. Yeah. Which is, I got it's the sort of new version entry level of the old Snowball mic.
Okay.
Logitech released their own version of that. Speaking of their own version, there's our own version of a Cheddar and a Noah. Hey guys, how you doing?
Guys.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
So, how does it feel to be clapping some confident play today?
Thank you. It was great. We had some strategies that we just committed to, which was solid, rather than trying to spread it out. We kind of tightened up some stuff. Noah was great at coaching again, so that made it easy for me just to follow orders as well.
It's nice to have a vocal coach, and Noah is definitely a vocal coach.
I'm trying to find the balance, but it's tough. I'm a bit of a control freak, but Cheddar does so much stuff so well. Like, he was really crisp with the execution. It's easy just to bark orders.
There's a good base level in there from Cheddar already. Rocking at the 1100. Are you finding some coaching useful? Do you think there is stuff that you are being told to do that you'll be able to translate into your own 1v1s going forward?
Yeah, I've been learning a lot since the tournament and a little bit before, and so I mean, I've hardly, have done a melee push with feudal and water, and so that's new to me, and I'm learning all those tactics and a little bit more of everything. So it's definitely well-rounded me out a little bit more.
Yeah, well, I mean, how well-rounded do you need to be when you're learning how to triple dock a map that has never existed anywhere ever before, where your first fire gets trapped behind your dock. Gotta love when that happens. That'll
Yeah.
make you smile.
That's something to going forward knowing. Put rally point forward a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's what an awkward spot. Like, what an awkward spot for that to possibly happen. Let's have a quick chat about game number 1. As hard as it was for me to watch, because I couldn't actually watch it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tragic for me, but that's okay. That's okay. I watched it on the stream and commentated with a minute delay. Goths. Goths is a pick. Really successful boom. Do you think it's a good map for Goths then, Noah? Or is that just something that you thought would be strong for Cheddar? Because this seems like a pick that you are going with to sort of balance it out.
So yeah, I mean there's a lot of hunt, so Mongols are really good, but Goths also have a hunt bonus. And it's a really boomy map, so if Goths get to late game and you can spam infantry, they're so good. So the plan was just get late game and just spam infantry, and Goths go burr. But also a little bit of their counter to their Gujaras. If they went Gujaras again and went for a lot of Shrivamshas and camels, we just make a lot of pikes. Which they adapted well with the chakrams.
Yeah, absolutely. The distance between the two players on that map is definitely really handy for the Goths. Do you not feel a little vulnerable not being able to stone wall though?
Go ahead, Noah.
You go.
I mean, there's a little bit of that. I think, though, there's that cushion feeling of like if I'm Goths and I can get spam before they get through my walls. Obviously, we went knights. We thought that would go better. But then we were
Knights
thinking
against the Gujaras.
Yeah.
Love it.
I figured we'd have the numbers. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I kind of expected the knights against the chakrams because just something quick and easy to kill the elephants and it's better than say pike early on. The knights just because they're off the bat they're pretty well rounded, right? Something I don't use enough of in my games is knight.
Yeah, but here's these fuckers, right? They pick Goths. They set me up thinking that I'm going to get to see the things that I want to see, and they make fucking knight. Of course they do. Of course they do.
I was... hello, GG's, first of all. I was wondering if it was I was wondering if it was a mind game or not. Because, yeah, when I saw Goths, I thought, okay, maybe going Shrivamsha, if he's going pikes, it's going to be a dead strategy from the start. So I said, okay, let's try to switch it up and go for Chakam because they counter infantry so good. But then I did not expect the knights. So it worked out very well for you. So, like I think if I had went for camels and elephants and you had the knights, you would maybe you wouldn't survive.
Yeah. I did not like your the chakrams coming so early kind of forced us a little bit into the knights because we were hoping we would be able to get our stuff going. But yeah, you definitely forced the hand with that.
But
yeah, the plan was after your first game was to go pikes versus the Shrivamshas.
Okay.
But then we saw the chakrams. We're like, oh.
But you saw the chakrams.
I guess we can't go pikes.
But when did you see the chakrams?
Pretty late, actually. Pretty much when they were at the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I saw him with the scout. Yeah.
You saw with the scout. Okay.
Yeah, we saw him.
Because I didn't see anything, so I thought it was like a blind counter. So, but if you saw it before, then okay, makes sense that you went for knights.
There was a panic, 3 stables down. Like,
and then I think when you did the castle there, it was at that point I think we were pretty dead because with the castle defending the only spot we can really enter from. At that point it's just hard, like impossible to recover the economy difference.
Genuinely, to be respected, I think what you managed to drag Aggeti through to as well. You know, you're playing with somebody who's 700-800 elo, and that has its own challenges. I think you were doing a really good job when we hopped into comms of being really calm and giving them clear instruction for like what you would like them to do next and what adaptations to make, and not overstressing them with too much information is what it seemed like to me.
I think it was probably still too much information. But yeah, I mean, I guess I tried not to like say too many things at once, or maybe details that, you know, at a lower level they are not as important.
Yeah.
But also the second game, I had thought of a strategy, and sadly, last time we played, he was playing from the bottom part of the map.
Right.
And it might sound dumb, but he did not expect it. So everything was fucked up because he thought the map was of the opposite way. So
it feels like it plays very differently whether you're at the north or south side of the map. Like, I completely agree.
And it really, like, the strategy, if you, I don't know if you realized it, but I had thought that if he manages to make 2 fishing ship before you guys make a dock, he can block the
You can
foundation
block
of
the
your
dock,
both
yeah.
dock, because there are only
Yes.
2 possible docks you can do on that map.
Mhm.
And
That was really good.
It's such a good strat.
and
It's such a good strat.
like, then from that point, it's kind of a question mark what happens, because of course if you cannot make a dock, then you know, you have to go to feudal age or to castle age. Maybe you just boom it land, and you know, you can still win the game. I just thought it was a cool strategy to try. I'm a bit sad that it didn't pan out, because we like, because of the mirror thing, it didn't manage to succeed in the start of the game. And I think from that point onward, like, when you managed to do a dock, I think we were already dead.
Yeah, there's about 40
at that point,
seconds
I was
idle.
I was a bit hopeless. So I wasn't even sure what we could have done to get back into the game, because he was already very behind, I imagine.
Yeah, I feel like to
And,
get back in the game, I feel like this is just an opinion. It's not like, I don't know if it's the best thing to do, but when you were fighting water, I feel like just build a few demos, try snipe the fishing ships with the demos, and get as much value with them as you can. Stop building fires, and then focus on getting up to castle faster, and maybe drop more TCs and try and boom. Like, that's kind of, I was in a similar position where I lost water, and I managed to get the boom on my opponent because I full switched to land and I actually managed to have more villagers than my opponent. I still lost the game, but it gave me like a second kind of win condition. I actually nearly won that game. I just ran out of wood because I didn't know there was wood in the corners.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right, I think. It's just that at first, I didn't feel like you guys were actually fighting water for a moment. So I thought, okay, maybe you still don't have the second dock, so we still have a chance of winning water despite being super late up. And then if we manage to win water somehow, which of course it was a bit of a bet and we lost, then maybe even if you have a better boom going, which I'm sure of, you might still have some difficulties pushing your advantage because of the fact that you cannot come into our side without onagers. But it didn't work out.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. Our first fire galley was behind our dock, so we were a little late to coming out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mind gamed them with the trapped fire.
Went from fire.
The self-sabotage was.
Went from a fire galley to a fire tower.
Yeah.
I will say
we had the same issue actually at the last set we played.
Yes.
I think we had one fire trapped.
It seems built for it down the south, but I will say it's really respectful what you managed to, you and Aggeti, to do, even though it might not have felt close. I think game one was really, really good. There's some good solid ideas, and encouraging some transitions were great. So I hope this has been useful for Aggeti. I hope they don't feel too dispirited, because I think this is probably one of the bigger rating disparities in the tournament, and I think having that backseater to help them walk through the process is really nice. I hope next time we do a backseat, because there'll be another one. I like the format, that we do it on some more standard maps, because I'd like it to be a learning opportunity for the players as well, that they can then take into their own 1v1s. As much as I enjoy some weird, funky maps every so often, I think there is a word for it being more standard.
If I may give only one suggestion to the
Please
maps,
do.
is a couple of straggler trees. I think they're helpful. Because, like for example, without them, if I didn't want a lumber camp at the beginning, or like with Gurjaras, for example, you cannot really do the mill first, because if you want to collect the wood to make the mill, to make the lumber camp, you have to go all the way to the forest. So adding them adds, maybe a couple more possibilities.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It definitely hinders the Gujara's kind of bonus. Without the stragglers.
I mean, yeah, like I don't think it's something massive at this level. Like it's not like we're seeking perfection, but
no, I totally get what you're saying.
But I don't know how much time it takes to
it definitely
write a map
hinders you
down,
at the
but,
start of the game though, with the, like you said, with the mill bonus and stuff, because it's yourself a decision, isn't it?
We'll put it to the tourney organisers. But no, thanks so much both teams for playing. It was very entertaining set, and I look forward to seeing the next one. As this is officially the last one in the first round. Have I got the challenge somewhere nearby? Challenge.
Wasn't there one game that got postponed though? Or did it get to play?
I think they played. I thought this was genuinely the last one. But again, what do I know? I'm not one of the admins. I'm just an intermittent co-caster. Battle of the Backseat, Chapter 2. Yes, that was the first lower bracket. We have round 2. We've got the Slack Seaters and a Lazaica to play, and then Gudark will be facing up against the losers of Slack Seaters and a Lazaica. We've got Sands of Sloth and Rush 4GG playing next as well. Sands of Sloth and Gambiteers already played. There's friggin' speed running up at the top. So look forward to seeing it. Thank you so much for playing. I'm going to slink off and enjoy the rest of my holiday and leave Kai with the rest of whatever he's doing with his stream. Thank you so much for playing, and I will see you all next time.
Yeah, thanks for helping me go.
Thank you guys for hosting.
And well played, everyone.
Good play.
Good luck next. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you, man. I think maybe we're going to do a raid or something now. If everyone can stay in the stream while we do a raid, that'd be great. Are you gonna raid someone for me, Hypnos, please? Maybe just raid someone. Oh, we've still got 11 people inside the Twitch. Oh. How do I type in the command? Yeah, I'll let you do it because I don't know how to do it. Right. Thanks everyone for watching, and if you can all just hold on a sec while we just raise someone, that'd be great. Thank you.